Hello, lovely viewers. This is the Health Matters Show, and I welcome you to today's edition. We are live on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Please go look for us and tune in. When you go there, subscribe to our channel. It is the Health Matters Show, empowered by Simbet Media. It's all about health matters. Indeed, your health matters. We are about to discuss a wonderful topic. It's going to be so interesting and educative. We have an amazing guest in our midst today, who is going to help us to digest our topic. But before I disclose our topic and also introduce our guest, we'd like to go for a break, and when we come back, we take it from there. Viewers, you are welcome back from that short break. As I said earlier, it is the Health Matters Show. Indeed, your health matters. Today, our topic for discussion is breast cancer. And today, our guest, who is going to help us, is no other person, but she is a senior midwifery officer from the Esikado Government Hospital, and she's in the person of Madam Tryphosa Pieterson. Madam, you are welcome to our show.
Thank you.
God bless you so much for coming. And your own host for this wonderful show is your sister, Mary Kwashi. Yes, we are going to help you today. So stay glued to your seats. Take your pen and pencil or notepad, anything that will help you to put your points down to learn about breast cancer. So please do not go anywhere. Stay with us. We are just about to start to learn about breast cancer. So, Mommy, you are welcome once again. This is the Health Matters Show, and we are empowered by Simbet Media. When you go to our Facebook, Instagram, we are there. You can subscribe to our channel and also help others to learn. So today we want to discuss breast cancer. We've realized that it is something that most people are not aware of, and we don't even know how sometimes it comes. Somebody may be walking about breast cancer, no, but onim. Intinda waba hey, yabese ochre na eneni ajipa se tun saffron no waba. Inti breast cancer, ne bi so meka se bia imman kwa na breast cancer timichi omu, but ene waba e bia na mema fo so echi omu ayenim. Inti mpacho ka breast cancer eye deben. What is breast cancer?
That's it. Thank you. Breast cancer in general, ideally, we did science.
Yeah, sure.
So basically, the body system is made up of cell tissues, cells to tissues to organs. So the basic structure of every human body is the cell. Tinimpeduanity to say eka a body as a pima. Basically, idea of form impedeno start with cells. Them cells and say baby touch ma woman, especially with the DNA na. In all my cancers in oil oba.
Okay.
Inti normally yanko pony and same. Why they at the chain they say there are times extra skin when they be the peel off.
Yeah,
So
sure.
as time goes on, the body cells deplete of new one comes.
Okay.
Into them they normally now scientifically it divide in a normal pattern.
Okay.
One of you 2 or 4, 8, 12. But it comes at times in any part of the body, when the cells grows uncontrollably.
Okay.
What ginseng? This all them more enough in the tissue of the breast now. No, yes, breast cancer and waist. It is them so impedional baby and cancer is because at the normal circumstance scientifically cells are to divide in a normal pattern. All ginseng now leads to tumor and later to a cancerous tumor. The damness all your next the breast cancer waba. To them breast cancer in general oti.
Okay, into mommy, breast cancer no. A man kwa ne chi oman I say to me chi mema because they share even though mema no say enough for nebi or but into say man de into breast cancer ne to me chi omon so and I specific to female gender no.
Etiobia once you have breast
okay.
You are prone to breast cancer. But females are more prone.
Oh, okay.
Statistically in Ghana 16,000 women no breast cancer every year. Near you 1,000 men see where mubakope no breast cancer. Into to me say young women breast cancer and passing.
Oh, okay.
But to me obia.
Okay, ma'am, but you said the work can you say to me man is saying a man no. Is there any reason? Okay.
Because we, the women, especially early menarche,
Okay.
because of the hormones, progesterone and estrogen, they be a buyensa.
Okay.
It's them hormones we are being exposed to it every month.
Every month.
It's extra. One who born terminal. Early menarche, they are at high risk of breast cancer.
Wow.
In the late menopause, because you'll be prone to the estrogen, the progesterone for a long time.
Okay.
Once they are at high risk.
Wow.
Until our man we are more prone than the men.
Wow. Okay, breast cancer and your types were whole. There are things, but your types men they were whole. Which one we should be aware of in
mostly we have two types.
Two types, okay.
One which involves the ducts, that's invasive duct carcinoma. It affects the breast duct. You know, for now, structurally, not today, it be at a leaf, a hatau. Under there is a streamline, in the dissection streamline. In between the streamlines are the space room. The lines, no them near duct.
Okay.
The space not shaping for your lobes. No. Until you have cancer that pertains to the ducts.
Okay.
Only invasive duct carcinoma. No more affects the lobes. No.
Okay.
Into only invasive lobular carcinoma. Until these are the two types.
Okay, so mommy, apart from the types, genetics, embryonic genetics. What role does genetics play when it comes to breast cancer? Depend based on the types now abubono. Ebi we wait me anya type way, or we wait me anya way. Into genetic role ben or plays about breast cancer.
Genetically, no. We'll be able to mean either of one of them.
Wow.
Genetically, we are prone whereby before conception, the egg cell, sperm cell from the males, egg cell from the females are. When the cell is composed of, we have the cell, in the cell we have the nucleus. Within the nucleus, you have chromosomes. In the chromosomes, you have genes. Okay. Every parent, kita no chromosome whatever. Mama kita no chromosome from the egg cell, baby kita no chromosome from the male side. Okay. And within this chromosome, we have the genes. And from time of conception, Besian sperm cell neba, being sperm baby share form. Within each of them, within the cells, we have the DNAs. Okay. It is the DNA or each of them. If something went wrong in one of the DNA, both of the DNAs are, the child is at risk of getting breast cancer. It's genetical and them naughty. It's only from conception. It is the child is at risk. It's a history of breast cancer inherited, probability there also be to me or you're high. It's genetically more thing.
Okay, and family say are you growing up? One can say you took care of yourself. What should say any maybe a member no for not touch man who bomb but say why inherit it from who parents are. No matter what, they always say, so why you say, oh, bomb, no wait me as Anya. In terms of genetics,
you have that one too.
Okay.
Genetically from conception.
Okay.
Now, genetically, if you are being exposed to harmful substances like excessive smoking, tobacco, excessive alcoholism, the affect the DNA of our cells. And it affects the DNA of our cells now. It allows the cells to grow out of hand. Now the cancer we see. This is like in the case of breast breast cancer. It can happen at any part of the body. It is also breast they will get the breast cancer.
Okay. See, mommy said they will share and immediately for say at here for no moves and your share genetic types never. In the shares any part and then I will be better me who only know for say we have breast cancer. It be a symptoms. Ebi am your home in am free. Me no funya me ya na say me inflation but something must show say breast cancer be developing. Say be dey hu symptoms say be my hu say we have breast cancer.
Breast cancer in general, even more wonya they will not experience any symptom and the sign. Okay. Especially stage no. Experience she but there's a cancer. It's no advice women at age 40 upward every 2 years be there ke mammogram. So only say any sign be because of the mammogram, be detected as a cancerous cells developing. Actually, was one and time. Apart from no, I don't want to me one science and systems only in in your cancer of the breast. If you want to pay now, come to it will do sma. It could be the affinorish and even a different disease altogether. Science able who only in your cancer of the breast, but it's or able to me, it could be cancer of the breast. And like the normal breast size. Miss no size of the breast. Economy, you do kakasonko. The personally, any most are in pedian, enough name most sorty. Say, Beno sebis, any most are winning pedian for naughty. Until then, Sissa Banana, and skin. On then Sissa Bahua. In Tamara, skin color changes red and hot. Say, Nimpatun to ma. Skin color no better today, April moja da otum. Na nyimpa kokodo no be red no. Ba tuntum obey the moja fi color. Na skin be peel off. Na all of a sudden there any dimple bia wenunfu but when wununfu no wa kotom de enya dimple. Bi so enunfu no opay tu na no de enunfu na no kure ehu ha ekoso ehu ha de. Miwa initial anoko. And the fluid bia ehu ni da. Ofi wenunfu no muleba. And say when the wenunfu no about them. And now so the baby I ding. Before I touchable today, a kutu, sorry, a kutu, no do, insisi, and even them yamana in Tamana to 1 hour, but only in shading your breast cancer. Because only I find initial signs, but on shading your breast, it could do a different thing. But all better breast cancer, but 8 to 1 and a month, I'm able to me. So one time.
Okay, so please, this brings me to my next question based on my arcano. Into early detection of breast cancer. Obi severe. Obi ohompoa. Enye obi ana ya otimi hwe ni nipaduano. Obi oho enu fo kon nim se bi so sembi. Aha nti ne wa ma ya chan say size na bi o bi so sembi. Nti ehu say ni say anti ye be de na ehu early detection. How important is it? Ebi otimi detect early so we breast cancer now changes be now the kwa. How important is it to eat cure?
Early detection is very important because differences the more one bedroom it one amount time. First of all, mama was so one time. In the treatment, no, although start to treatment will be faster until the cure rate about faster more. In a urban them so what's one time them na. So initial stage a cover bobono. Obo forms be obo move to the next stage. Because stage biana treatment awadema. This over first stage na no bobo no obo form. Sinde be call stage 1 and no do obandam so a endu stage bia permanent damage bia enyiwo. It's very advisable there. Yebe turn on one time na waso one time amen.
Thank you so much. Pacho eka sanebo bibi de mammogram. You say bini pani developing pacho no oya bade mammogram no
diagnosis yeah. Asa you to make them nipa breast cancer. First diagnosis proper comprehensive history taking. Aba the mother we have to take comprehensive history. Say be our family history. You baby if there's a family lineage, probability there is very high.
Wow.
Into history taking, on Bobwa in a self-breast examination. That's why I say to me the diagnose. It as human biara a menstruate biara, a menstruation period. Every 3 to 5 days after women's or the examine breast. Every month be a menstruate 3 to 5 days. Make sure that by examining breast, on the bob me to me I diagnose there in your breast cancer. In a mammogram after 40 years every 3 years be there as female your ultrasound scan or next your biopsy whereby there's a lump in the breast, but as a window your cancerous and on your cancerous, what for part of the tissue ni be no that I can examine actually there or your cancerous and sana another on your cancerous. It's a way of diagnosing breast cancer. Near the bear I catch you in your breast cancer. There are some procedures when you be for man sana.
Thank you so much. So listener, this is the Health Matters Show. Yes, we are talking about breast cancer. Who here pa say, who breast cancer, na deban. What I thought is breast cancer. The early detection, the signs. Say the mami church no. We talk about breast cancer. Who say then now who say nyanya breast cancer. Na some crowd kind of say, who signs ni bi enchre say when you cancer no. But who here say unya signs na ubeko na ya examine no nti ukona doctor phone uka chromo so me hu say ni say ya omo a umbeko so na omo ahwe say de umbe ya ma na ebe twa ehu sima ye ba ye beto aso. So yeah, welcome back from the short break. As we said earlier, we've looked at what breast cancer is, how it's being diagnosed, the types that we have, and most of the things that are about it. We are going to continue. Please stay glued to your seat. Do not go anywhere. As I said earlier, don't just listen. Take a notepad, a pencil, a pen, anything, and jot down. We realize that it's not only the women that will have breast cancer, our men too. So please, we are all learning. Let's unlearn and relearn. Remember, this is the Health Matters Show, empowered by Simbet Media. You can go to our social media platform, subscribe to our channel, click on the notification bell, like, share to your friends to also have, and do not forget to comment. All right, our mommy, please, we'll continue. Into what sharing the types of breast cancer that is available and how important the early detection is. Into Obiaba Hospital, when who in society on the breast who aba, more detected so say it is developing. Into what are some of the treatments available? I'm bet media ma microphone amaba with breast cancer. I bet me also anointing.
Yes, breast cancer treatment it varies.
Okay.
Treatment is given according to the state the person is in. Eh. But in all, we have treatment like hormonal replacement therapy.
Okay.
Due to if the person's own is due to hormonal imbalances, they give that hormone to replace it, to make it balance. We have chemotherapy, that is drug. That is at stage 3 and 4. And then we have radiotherapy, expose the person to radiation. Okay. Then we have lobectomy. That is if the tumor is in the tissue. They remove a particular tissue, lobes. And also be breast tissue, that is mastectomy. Before another biopsy treatment, they take a tissue from the lump for examination before they know the type of treatment it should be given. Then we have another treatment like targeted therapy. It's believed that some proteins also cause cancerous cells. So they target a particular protein and then they focus on that. So these are the various options. By basically, treatment is given according to the state the person is in. So these are the treatment options.
Thank you so much. So we've looked at some of the treatments. You've mentioned stages. The viewers, the stages is running through. But don't worry, it's also a broad topic on its own. Another time we'll talk about the stages. We'll go into details for you. But for now, we are saying that the treatment is given according to what the stage you are. So we've looked at the treatment that is available. So are there any risk factors when it comes to breast cancer?
Yes, we have risk factors. Risk factors in general, like inherited genes, wrong genes from your parents. Probability of you getting it is very high.
Very high.
Another risk factor is excessive smoking, excessive alcoholism, being exposed to direct sun rays, especially we the women nowadays, exposing parts of our breast to direct sun rays. Please, let's cover it.
Sure.
Because it has a long-term effect. It can have effect on the cells. Then, family history, excessive weight gain. So obesity too is a risk factor.
Okay. So we've looked at also the long-term. There are long-term effects. You said something like about the genetics. Inti obi o hwe bi a wahwe ne ho se de ye ka no. but genetically na bia na wenya nti ehɔ ne nso bia some of the risk factors won no nsane senise nti oba na ye detect a senipa no or you treat ni we na se wonja insane nom okoso anom na se okoso smoke a the risk say betimi asamba back is very high.
It's very high.
Wow. Okay. In 84, this is the Health Matters show, and we are really learning a lot. Remember, our guest that is helping us to learn about this topic is a senior midwifery officer at the Esikado Government Hospital. When you go to the maternity side, that's where she is. She is there. Whenever you go, you can get access to her. We are talking about what? Health matters, and we are discussing what? Breast cancer. So we've looked at the various types, what breast cancer is, and the options. So please, when we go and we are being treated, we shouldn't go back to the factors that what will bring it up. Okay, so mommy, the long-term effect. Is there any long-term effect when it comes to breast cancer? Long-term effect. Obi we be a wamba, ama ya detecting in them. But oba ye no, ebi anso matimi aso ano. Na or treating. What are some of the long-term effects it will have on an individual?
There's a long-term effect, especially with the radiations, the radiotherapy. It makes some of them loses more hair because of the side effects of the drugs too. So, especially the women, we lose more of our hairs. So there's hair loss at the long term. But they are able to gain it back. There are some people who are able to help them. Then there's a permanent scar. When laboratory is done on mastectomy, your breast is removed. But that one too, they are giving prosthesis. Things that look like the normal breast in a calf form. So if the person puts it on, you will not see, but at home, it will be removed. So the scar will be there. There was a long-term difficulty in recognitions due to the radiations. Because when they are exposed to these radiations, the normal cells too is being killed. Although they are treating the person, but they are at risk of losing some of their normal cells. So it affects the brain cells. So how to concentrate to at the long term becomes a factor. The emotional status too becomes a factor. So the emotional status, they are being referred to psychologists and they are being helped for that. So there's a long-term effect, but there's a solution to the long-term effect.
Okay, so please, you mentioned that the drugs, some of the drugs may lead to maybe the loss of hair and those things. So it means that even drugs, that one too, it can have a side effect.
Every drug has a side effect.
So that's why we said earlier that early detection is very important. Inti when you science and say, "Wa unimu pedia." Yes, we now who ni pedia now ni say, "Minu for nebia ebis ways the same way." Unim said the 80 and when you effect be and say science be pay. Please, early detection is very important to avoid all this loss of hair, removal of your breast. Please, we don't want that. We want to keep our body just as God has created it. Even if there will be changes, it will be due to what natural occurrences or how God himself has stationed the human body to be. So please, let's take notes. Early detection is very important. Okay, madam, please, we are talking about breast cancer. Intebi anipa no wanya breast cancer no wantimi ehu ni ntem ama all these side effects ni ade aba so asetene mu nsem no etesem asa nipa na nya obi a no tumi taking in ebi wo ayare bi bo nipe onpe so be pie anase bibi. So how do they survive? How they are living after they've discovered say bi omenya breast cancer no asetene mu nsem na etesem ma omo friends, family and all other people?
For some people no, they will keep their condition. They don't want other people to see. But we have people who have survived.
Okay.
Obima wa for treatment wa survive, are living healthy, nothing has happened before. Okay. What I would say is if you know that you have been diagnosed with breast cancer, you can be cured.
Okay.
You can be cured, but it is costly too when the stage is progressing. So it's better for you to seek for help. Seek for help. But it can be cured.
Can be cured. Okay. Thank you so much. So breast cancer can be cured. And please, when you are cured, don't hide yourself, okay? That's why we are still stressing that early detection is very important. No matter the stage in which you are, please still feel free and live in the community as you have always been. Okay, so please, is there any misconception about breast cancer. We always say breast cancer they ain't mean kill until we na omu serena na say baby. So what are some of the misconceptions about breast cancer you would like to clear for our viewers to know?
Some foresee it as a witchcraft. Some foresee it as a witchcraft.
Witchcraft, okay.
Maybe so when they add it's a case. Let me say it's a case. I think it's lack of knowledge. Bible says lack of knowledge, my people perish.
Sure.
Yeah, baby, you have spiritual side, but even if it's spiritual, it has become physical. So if you take it as a case or witchcraft, praying, and at the same time, it and among there, obobo medical aspects and so we and me inja medical aspects, you know. If your faith is very strong that can remove mountains, you believe in that and follow the spiritual aspect fully, they are fine. That is your, but you have to or they eat and so medically. It's not a case, it's not a witchcraft, it can be cured. So blame portion of blames. And I'm going to because it can be cured at early stage. When you're the stage 3, 4 now, curing rate in the or very low.
Lovely viewers, this is the Health Matters show. And please, we are discussing breast cancer. We just talked about misconception. Please, breast cancer is not a witchcraft issue. It's not a case. But saying your breast cancer, there is no cure. Please, it's not a case. I'll say, if you have faith like what, that can move mountain, and you think spiritually it will go, that is your faith. But God has also given us wisdom. You've detected something in your body. As you are applying faith, you also take the medical step. And I believe that by the grace of God, as the medical team is helping you with your faith, your breast cancer will go away. So remember, it is not a case. It is also not a witchcraft or something. So please, let's clear that. This is a Health Matters show. Indeed, your health matters. We are empowered by what? Simbet Media. Go to all our social media platforms. I always say that sometimes you are feel so baby saying question, abra, yeah, BBI course, but you are not here with us. In the comment section, the one with Simbia, the person will be Sebiano. Please drop it at the comment section so that at the right time we will what? Direct all our answers to you also. And please do not forget to share with your friends. We are learning. So share the link to other friends and loved ones to also learn. We'll go on a short commercial break, and when we come back, we take it from there. Thank you. Viewers, this is the Health Matters show. I said indeed our health matters. And about breast cancer. We are drawing your attention. Say breast cancer no. Any bema nyina tuminya. Ebi o ho mu fi say emma nkwa ne yenya. Ba e mama ama ya ti ase say yen papa ne yen brothers ne so ka ho. Enyi na ebetimi anya. Ye hu various types. How it is being diagnosed. Symptoms are wetimi hu say oh. They say the breast cancer person oba me eyi ni mi say me kona me kwe. Esu anya ma bebre. Na enche na edi enjumede ni baby. Say the media kan no. We are powered by Simbet Media. We are live on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. Please go there. Subscribe to our channel. It is the Health Matters show. So that whenever we drop any new video about health, you'll be able to get access to it. This show is all about health. Everything about your health, we got you covered. This is the Health Matters show. Enchene jumede ni ebewe. Nansani ebekono. Ebesi ebisa mami say, there are some people that they are not having breast cancer yet, and some are also having. So what advice will you give to those who are not yet having breast cancer? Now, omo anhwe na omo so omo ankwa nkoye nti advice be na betimi dia ma omo amunya breast cancer. Ewi na omo amenya nso no, ya hwe omo so na ya ma omo.
Ti na ye nyenya bi no. Advice am deba my end especially or the exam near breast, self breast examination. Women every month 2 to 5 days after menses bian or the menstruate we are 3 to 5 days examine no breast no share there and sister be abema even ye kogorumpa normally as man and the besi be no wo skin no breast skin or there ehwe what tempo there ehwe there sise bi aba wa na afisi ebe hwe na edi bandi na ya exercise because obesity so e kesi bebre anu so put in at risk of getting breast, especially with the men. Na afiso yen exposed to chemicals what to affect what say DNAs no. Can na more industrial areas na chemicals no very poisonous no. At least or they call for screening. Even twice a year is good for us. In the industrial areas, the chemicals are very poisonous. In the afiso, or in that yenum se bebre, ye smoke bebre. Even obi smoking pono, ono nye effects obi oben. Until obi smoker, and ben e botchon. Tie dem na obobo mesense se bi riba. Ntema na afisense saba. Obi obotchena some find the otse a small community or health center. But me tana monako. E be on nurse no one back at them there. Koye scan ya ko to mammogram ba. Nti e condom ba. No na refer wa ko kesim so de ko kesima. E bi o wa aha oba twomo health center chips na bes na ko kesim pa. Kesim se lukei. Afna ke rounds. Aka di card aka shala ya do consulting room as a doctor aka to coach scan bra mche scan etu twa no ekwa health center wara nke eluko kesimi ekita wo scan na ekita wo test bi na che dey do wa na say wa start adodo be could be there no your breast cancer no ye infection bia na che dey wa so anu ntamamo na ye nuanum so a wenye bi no nkwanhye se won de be mo ende wonya butem is curable. It's curable. Stage 1 stage is curable. Or your causative day. But when you bute apart from the ibia one treatment now, but when the skin na dry no win baby or corner, it can be repaired. About when you back. Into when you bute na onfa in druni ye. Into moment treatments be other be unfollow treatment because we have survivors. Our film. I'll go through radiotherapy, chemotherapy. When you na yankopon na adom, what's in coin? Into one idea to one treatment, no consistent treatment. Now, one so betuma will go back. No walk back. No, why I say, Yama betuma sounds one way in your no watch one way film. Into my kind in general.
It was, yeah, main pa stage now I can. Empire Bonnie said that for never to suffer. Now the enough for stage in him. Stage of breast cancer, the enough film was share fine. You better was the papa, say to suffer on one pupility, mom, Uji, it was to pay one barber train so. It's your phone in a regional my name, yes, I mean, sure. And there's like a summer pan. Okay, it's here for you, the best see her, so then maybe they can't know. And Chenny the engine made any baby. We talked about what breast cancer. This is a health matter show. It's Chenny Ama Baby. Now, so the media can't go to our page, Health Matter Show. Subscribe to our channel. Share with your friends. Do not forget to comment. Click on the notification bell so that whenever a new video about your health is dropped, you will be notified. Remember, our guest who helped us to discuss or answer a lot of questions about this breast cancer is our own Madam Tryphosa Pieterson. She is a midwife at the Esikado Government Hospital at the maternity side. When you go there, you are looking for Madam Tryphosa Pieterson. She is there with us. Mami, Yamisha Pasi Etun Safrono. One pupu with Yamumwaba, no abetre, imagine it for you na name, near Cassia Dawasi. Now the full tune saffron, so a jiddy say, Yamiadum to Babe kind who no watch rain view. Now one castle I love for a mijinimu. I'm your host for today. It's your own sister, Mary Kwashi. Remember, this is the Health Matters Show, and indeed your health matters. Until next time, bye.